now we will go into maybe some of the more what we'd call advanced settings. That's going to be talking about stuff like EQ or reverb or compression or grouping. So we'll take a look at the grouping or the me settings. So as I said earlier, you have a knob that is the me knob. There is a way to adjust that. If you, for some reason, need to claim a different channel that is on this LiveMix as you, then you can do that. And then the other part is grouping, which we will get into. So to look at these advanced settings, I am going to click on or push the button Mix Tools. There are pretty much only two options from this screen that you will really need to pay attention to. It's going to be local mix options as well as load, save personal mix. Those are pretty much the only two buttons that you would need to worry about. So we're going to go take a look at local mix options. So we said we're going to look at group and me setup. So as you can see, we have single channel view, master output, and then in these 4 boxes here, we have group and me setup. So I'm going to select that. Now we are looking at what we call the grouping or the me setup. So right now, okay, so I'm playing piano. So for this box, this is set specifically for the piano. You can see that the me channel is the piano, which is what I would want as the piano player. If I wanted to change that, if I wanted to say, select myself to be the bass, I'm going to unselect piano, and then I'm gonna toggle to the other page of channels because bass is channel 4, that's on the other page, and I will select bass. Now that me channel is going to be adjusting the level of bass because I'm telling this LiveMix that I'm the bassist. However, I'm not, I'm the pianist. So I'll go ahead and leave it on the piano. The next part is grouping. So there's a button down here that says show next group. So I will select there. And essentially, you have 4 pages worth of groups. So you can have 4 total groups. So group 1 set up on every LiveMix solo is drums left and drum right. Those are pretty much always going to be grouped for the sake of everybody's in-ears. And then if you wanted to, say, group yourself, let's say I wanted piano and maybe vocal 1. Let's say I'm playing and singing piano. What I will do is, oh wait, no, my bad. Here we go, sorry. Group me 1 setup. I don't want that one because that's the drums. That will pair me with the drums. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go to group 2. And what I will do is group piano, yes, and vocal 1. So now that will be paired together. I don't want to do that because I am not playing and singing. Sometimes we will group guitar left and guitar right if we're running stereo with our electric guitars. Most of the time, we're not too worried about that. So that is your grouping settings. And the last probably little piece of information is just kind of your master output settings. So you're going to be looking at like your EQ, your compression, if you wanted to get into that. I wouldn't really worry too much about it. And then options like reverb. So like I said, the two buttons here that you would really need to worry about: master output settings, group me settings. So I'm going to select master output settings here. First thing that pops up is the master EQ. So this is going to be your high frequency, your middle frequencies, and your low frequencies. Obviously, if you adjust the high frequency up or down, that's going to boost some of that treble that is in your ears. Same thing with the middle frequencies and then your low end frequencies for your bass, if you want that up or down. And then, so that is your master EQ. As you can see here, we have high pass filter settings. We won't get into that. Master dynamic settings, master reverb settings, and master output settings. So this is your master EQ. if I wanted to select master dynamics, then you're looking at something like compression. Like I said, probably wouldn't worry too much about that, but if for whatever reason, maybe you think that things in your ears just sound way too dynamic or way too crunchy, you are able to adjust that if you would like to. And that is how you access that. Master dynamics, but then we will go to master reverb if we wanted to maybe put in a little bit of reverb to your mix. Honestly, I do use this a good amount. I think what I normally do is I'll throw in some medium room reverb. I think a lot of times just adding reverb to your mix kind of helps blend everything together. But of course, you do not have to have any reverb at all if you would like not to. So if you would like not to, you can just click reverb off and it will just save it that way. So this is all we really need to know about the master output settings and the local mix options. The very last thing that I will say might be important, sometimes you will hear us talk about saving your mix, making sure you save your mix, because sometimes either Wednesday nights after rehearsal, we might have something going on in the worship center between Wednesday and Sunday where the in-ear live mix solos might get adjusted. And so if you want to save your mix and make sure that you're able to come back to your live mix just the way you left it, we're going to suggest that you save your personal mix. So if we are here at the main screen, we're going to click Mix Tools, and then we will click Load or Save. And so you can see here that there are a number of names on here already. There are 24 slots in total to save on each live mix. So if possible, toggle through these channels, or the slots 1 through 24. Try and find maybe an empty slot, or if your name is already on here, you can save over your name from before. So if I wanted to save, let's say this mix, whatever I've got, let's say it's Wednesday night, we're packing up, we're done, and we need to save our mix. We're gonna wind up here. I'm gonna find this empty slot. I'll click on it, and I will say Save Selected Personal Mix. Save it to Mix 20, yes, and then it will allow you to enter a mix name. So I will title it Marsh, and then I will select Done, and it will say that it is saved to channel 20. So when I want to come back and load that personal mix, I will go to the same spot. I will look through to find 20, slot 20, that's Marsh. I will select it, and then I will select Load Selected Personal Mix. Mix A loaded. So now it should be exactly the way I left it. And that's all, folks. I think that's all we got for your in-ears. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to reach out to us or just pull us aside maybe at rehearsal or a Sunday morning. Thanks, guys.